Josh along with the Professor Mike today. Welcome to Explosion, and we are celebrating the Thanksgiving holiday in a big way this week. 8th-man elimination match, Team Rude versus Team Angle plus the funeral for the Aces and Eights on this program today.
In addition to that, get ready for the ImpactWrestling.com match of the week, and this one's a classic. We take you back to Final Resolution 2011, and it's the Olympic gold medalist against the Cowboy. It's Kurt Angle against James Storm.
We're kicking things off with Explosion exclusive action coming your way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Velvet Sky, your X Division champion, Chris Sabin.
I'll tell you what, life must be good for Chris Sabin.
How could it be any better?
You've got yourself that incredible prize. Of course, I'm talking about the X Division Championship and Velvet Sky.
Come on.
Well, could you really? I mean, those are two prize trophies right there for Chris Sabin.
They certainly are.
Wow, I'll tell you what.
Did you mention the X Division Championship?
He has both of these wonderful things in his possession. He is the X Division champion. Chris Sabin set to do battle this week on Explosion.
And his opponent from Nashville, Tennessee, Eric Young.
You want to talk about prize possessions? How about that beard on EY, huh?
I don't know about prize. It's a possession, though.
It certainly is. Eric Young about to make his way to the ring, and what a matchup we have. Dare I say, two TNA wrestling veterans, guys that have been around for a long time, set to do battle. And a singles matchup, Velvet Sky on the outside of the ring. It's Chris Sabin versus Eric Young, non-title match this week on Explosion.
And JB, think about the history between these two and how far back it goes. Even prior to joining TNA, as we see the unpredictable Eric Young locking up with referee Brian Stifler. Yes, even before TNA, both Eric Young and Chris Sabin trained by the same man, Scott D'Amore.
How about that? As certainly both men have excelled in their career choice, no question about it. Eric Young, what a year he's had. And Chris Sabin, what a revelation to find out that he and Velvet Sky, an item.
And I think you can say what a year it's been for Chris Sabin as well. Became World Heavyweight Champion.
Look out. What a year for Stifler. All right, now, here we go. Sabin and EY, you mentioned it before, great point, Mike. X Division champion, Chris Sabin. Probably, without question, the best year professionally of his life, winning the World Heavyweight Championship after cashing in that X Division Championship at Destination X.
I really think it just took Chris Sabin's career to another level. Finally, realizing that dream of becoming World Heavyweight Champion. At this point in time, Sabin holds X Division gold, and while this is a non-title matchup, the last thing that Sabin wants is a loss to Eric Young, and you know that EY would like nothing better than to take a shot at X Division Championship.
Well, not so much for the second time around for EY. Well, I'll tell you what. Talk about Chris Sabin and what winning the World Heavyweight Championship has done for him. Just this. Just that indication, that confidence that it gives you that you belong in the main events. You are one of the top in Impact Wrestling, and certainly after Chris Sabin. Watch the headstand. Are you kidding me? Look at that.
Pretty good form.
Legs,
what do you think?
Everything, yeah. And how do you defend against that? Well, you don't. Oh, wow. Chris Sabin just wisely sits down, ducks out, gets out. And Velvet Sky on the outside of the ring.
You talked about the confidence level of Chris Sabin rising as Eric Young comes flying out of nowhere. Where the heck did he come from? At the same time, what about the attitude change that we've seen from Sabin over the course of the past several months?
Well, he certainly has been quite direct in his approach and publicly addressing the relationship with Velvet Sky. And with these two, they've got an interesting dynamic, I guess you could say.
I think you could say that, to say the least. And then, well, Eric Young gonna swing and miss with the clothesline. And how many times are we going to see Sabin just try and slow things down, jumping out, and of course using Velvet as a shield? It's a strategy he's employed in the past.
And EY, says excuse me, politely moves Velvet out of the way, and spit in the face, and then right into those stairs, and what a thud. Can EY continue? Will he be able to recover? Chris Sabin in control. This match continues when we return on Explosion. We are back here on Explosion. It's JB along with the Professor Mike today. It is Explosion exclusive action. Chris Sabin taking it to Showtime. Eric Young.
Complexion of this matchup turned a full 180. Just as we went to the commercial break, Sabin takes control all during the break. It has been the X Division champ in the driver's seat, continuing now to work on the arm and going to go old school abdominal stretch submission while also seizing the hand of Eric Young.
Question is, will he be able to capitalize like he was able to capitalize many months back against Bully Ray in capturing the World Heavyweight Championship? And also competed in the World Heavyweight Title Tournament as well, recently held, of course, with Dixie Carter, handpicking those 8 opponents.
Yes, great career milestones this year for Chris Sabin, who, well, takes the low road right there, poking the eyes of Eric Young. Now Eric at a real disadvantage here.
Now Sabin dropping a knee on EY, covered 2. And goes right back to work on him. That's one thing that Sabin has picked up in the last 8 months, I'd say. The aggressive streak that he's been able to show has been very beneficial to him in all forms.
Yeah, that was the attitude change that we've talked about. And it has become apparent that Chris Sabin, he's going to do anything to hang on to Velvet Sky and the X Division Championship.
Of course, Velvet Sky, very popular. Impact 365. Where the action never ends on ImpactWrestling.com. Seeing some very interesting videos lately from Velvet Sky. You got to check those out. Video game aficionado.
Yeah, very interesting behind-the-scenes look at the TNA Knockout Velvet Sky as Sabin just continues this offensive onslaught, and he's got Eric in real trouble right here.
Sabin has Eric Young where he wants him, and now look at that. Oh, EY reverses. Here's a cover. Great heads up thinking. EY able to reverse that mid-move and turn it around in his favor.
Hit the bridging suplex, got a near fall, and now let's watch these two battle it out as they exchange. And so far, EY, well, he's hit him about 3 or 4 straight times in a row, and Sabin doesn't have an answer.
Into the ropes now, reversal over the top. EY now. A little bit of strutting, and now delivers that shoulder right to the midsection of Sabin underneath the legs. Here comes EY with a big scoop body slam. And now signaling to the crowd, we've seen this before. EY not afraid to go to great heights.
Let's see if he can put the X Division champ away. Got him. Big time. Top rope elbow. Oh.
Just like that, EY thought he had him. Eric Young almost getting the pin, delivering that high elbow drop from the top rope, and Sabin somehow able to get out of it. And just like that, able to turn the tide and throw EY right into the ropes. And now that X Division Championship in the ring.
Took it right out of the hands of Velvet Sky. Got bad intentions here.
That would certainly mean automatic disqualification if he is able to do anything with that.
Actually saved by referee Brian Stifler in terms of the disqualification.
Meantime, Sabin now has EY down. Here's a cover, and he's got the foot on the ropes in the cover.
Your winner, Chris Sabin.
He stole it.
He stole that victory, no question about it. As Velvet Sky at ringside witnessing her man Chris Sabin yet another victory this week with that X Division Championship in tow, as he is able to defeat Eric Young on this Explosion exclusive matchup. Your X Division Champion of the world, Chris Sabin, victorious. More when we return.
I'm not arrogant, I'm just being me. You know, and from now on, it's like, I never pretended to try and be everybody's best friend.
For the aces and eights, may you ride your mopeds to the shores of Valhalla. Cheers, boys.
Hello, everybody. We're returning to the United Kingdom and Ireland in 2014. Impact stars are coming to Dublin, Glasgow, Manchester, London, and Birmingham.
I always say going to the UK Ireland is the highlight of our year.
It's one of the best crowds here at Wembley. We are so excited. The energy level is sky high.
It's the spirit, the body, the mind, the electricity crashes at one time. And tonight it's here in Wembley. It's so special. There's history here. All the greats have performed here.
You can have little itty-bitty rock stars like me. You can have big, super duper stars like Hulk Hogan. The TNA brand is so strong with the UK fans. It's the overall presentation of the product and the fact that they seem to actually care about the UK fans.
TNA does something completely different. I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen a cage match come to the UK.
TNA is the best wrestling promotion out there.
It's just been great.
The United Kingdom's become such a big part of Impact Wrestling. I wish we came here every week.
I just feed off the crowd. I mean, whatever they want, I'm going to give them. I've never met so many beer drinkers before in my life.
I think with the UK tour, you always know that it's going to be crazy, insane energy. Because they only get to see it once a year, you know they're going to be fired up. And if they're fired up, you're even more. The more they're into the show, the more the wrestlers are into the fight.
The fact is, the crowd and the rush and the adrenaline, and somehow,
you manage to just pull it out of us every time.
We've never had a live show outside of the United States before. TNA is going to be broadcasting our first ever live show from the United Kingdom in Glasgow.
Out here, you got some of the greatest fans in the world, and it will get crazy, brother.
If you've never been to a TNA Maximum Impact Tour show before, you're missing out. It is the rowdiest, loudest bunch of fans you can ever imagine.
Wembley, you guys rock!
thank you. Thank you, London.
TNA Impact Wrestling returns to the UK in January and February 2014.
Again, Magnus using the side of the ring as his ally. Oh! Joe went straight at Magnus and went headfirst into the steel chair. Magnus covers, hooks the leg, and Magnus has beaten him, and Magnus moves on.
Yeah, another demon exercise. I've never been able to get the W on Joe, especially in a heavy featured match, and as great as that is, you know, it's just, I'm not gonna lie, there's a bittersweet feel to the whole thing, because, you know, I've been here nearly 5 years, you know, and it's like, I haven't always said the right thing, haven't always done the right thing, but this year I have done the right thing. Tried to do the right thing the entire time. And there are people out there who they're dumping on me now, you know? And why? Why? Because I finally took an opportunity and seized the day. These same people that are like, oh, when's he gonna get his shot? When's he gonna get his chance? When's he gonna get his opportunity? Then I get it and they take it and they go, oh, well, like, oh, he's arrogant, he's overrated. I'm not arrogant, I'm just being me. You know, and from now on, it's like, I never pretended to try and be everybody's best friend. You know, I've just been trying to be the best competitor I can be and win. But they don't trust me. They think that I'm gonna turn on them. That's what they think. They think I'm gonna turn my back on them. I tried to prove to them that that's not the case. Whether they believe me or not is up to them, but I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I don't have any agenda, I'm just here to win.
I know what sets you off. I know the moral of this story. We need a little blood, don't we? Okay, well, if blood's all we need, I've got exactly the ticket.
Wow. No.
Huh? Show me Abyss. Show me the fire. Show me the fire, huh? Where's the monster, huh? Where is he? Huh? He's not there. He's not there because all that's inside this is a loser, an embarrassment, a failure. You're a waste of space. You are taking up air that real human beings could be breathing. You don't deserve to be in my ring. You don't deserve to be in the same state as us. You don't deserve to be on this planet. You should just get out of my sight this instant!
Please, guys.
It's week 2 of my open challenge. And if anyone thinks that they can beat the best female in the history of this company, come on out.
All right, who's gonna be here?
And her opponent from Anaheim, California, Candice LeRae.
Well, Gail Kim demanding new opponents, claims there's no competition for her in TNA.
Is there any surprise? I've always said it, and I said it tonight. I'm the best knockout in the history of this company. I ran through all these girls. No one's competition for me anymore. Bring on the next competitor.
Gail Kim covers and successful in Open Challenge number 2.
I'm really bored right now, so that is the question. What do I do next? Keep on bringing on the competitors? I don't know. TNA Knockouts champion forever. You might as well retire the title with me.
Rulez enraged. Hold on a minute. Wait. What? Oh, no. Bobby, don't do this here. This is listen, that's straight up barbed wire board.
The barbed wire attached to the plywood board.
No. Somebody
kidding me.
Stop this. Ref, stop this. I know it's a Florida death match. Bobby's going a little too far here. He's crossing the line. This is so personal between these two. Someone stop him.
Storm just defenseless at this point.
That's Gunner.
And Gunner comes down, Storm's partner, and throws it in the towel.
A win is a win. A win is a win. It's the world title tournament. I've advanced. I'm one of the final 4 now. Ready to reclaim my World Heavyweight Championship. Ready to do it again. Ready to carry the world title the way a real world champion should. Carry it longer than anybody. Beat my own record. That's the challenge. I'm surprised it took so long for Gunner to come down. Why didn't anybody else come down to save Storm? Is that because Gunner his only friend? Apparently. I was ready to put James Storm through barbed wire, beer bottle, chairs, you name it. I hit him with it. He got up, but you know what? That was fine. Because I would have picked his ass up anyways and put him through the barbed wire if it wasn't for Gunner. Gunner saved his life. Gunner may have actually saved his career. Bottom line, James Storm is gone from the World Title Tournament because of the it factor. I beat Kurt Angle twice. I beat James Storm my whole career. What else do I got to prove? World champion material. Once again, the it factor.
As the last sleep, I look at it as the final awakening.
Quickness of Angle, up to medium, and belly to belly off the ropes.
Wow, look at that. Still to come on the Impact Wrestling Rewind. It's Team Angle versus Team Rude, 8-man elimination match, plus the funeral for the Aces and Eights yet to come tonight.
Yeah, but first it's the ImpactWrestling.com match of the week. Final resolution, 2011. Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle in an absolute classic against the Cowboy James Storm. Here we go.
Bobby Roode, now you better explain real quick why you want to jump me from behind. I beat you before. Do you really think that I would stoop so low? Don't flatter yourself, Storm.
Last week wasn't him. I saw him the entire time. I was looking across my locker room. He was sitting right there all the way up until bell time.
I'm here to find out who this was that jumped me from behind and gave me a concussion.
If I'm gonna attack you, it's not gonna be from behind.
Somebody jumped me from behind, gave me a concussion, and now I'm out for a couple weeks. But isn't it funny how since I'm out, you not only get 1, but you get 2 shots at Bobby Roode?
Well, I never expected this.
You guys are good friends.
Last thing you would ever think. You can understand how he could reach that conclusion. You just never saw that it would lead to something like that.
I guess it is just some paranoia there. I mean, I can understand Storm.
What the hell?
Kurt Angle.
I want you to go home, and I want you to tell your little daughter that I'm the one that gave Daddy the concussion. You drunk, stupid son of a... Sorry about your damn luck.
We are joined by the Cowboy James Storm from his home in Tennessee.
Any idea when you're going to be able to return to in-ring competition? You know, as of today, I went to see a specialist, and I'm not cleared to wrestle, so I'm not really exact on the date when I can come back to, you know, wrestle in the ring.
I'll tell you what, James. Why don't you come here next week, and let's make this match a Final Resolution official, doctor's permission or not. How about that, James?
You know what, Kurt Angle? I haven't been cleared to wrestle, but I will be there next week. Kurt Angle, I will be there next week, and when you look at me in the eyes, you will see that I'm not scared of you, Kurt Angle. I'm not scared of the greatest wrestler in the world, because I'm not coming to wrestle you. I'm coming to beat your Kurt Angle.
I'll see you this Sunday. It's real.
It's damn real.
The Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle, prepares for war against Cowboy James Storm.
Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Kurt Angle!
The true definition of bad blood, that's what exists between this man, Kurt Angle, Olympic gold medalist, and his opponent tonight, the Cowboy James Storm.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, Mike. I mean, listen, Kurt Angle, always in the zone, but tonight, I think he's a little bit more focused than normal. This is going to be a battle right here between these two men. You can see it right there. Look at Kurt's eyes. He is locked and loaded.
Sorry about your damn luck.
And his opponent from Leesburg, Tennessee, the Cowboy, James Storm.
Come in, Shine City. Beer skinning, beer drinking, Johnny Cash listening.
The concussion issues that James Storm suffered at the hands of Kurt Angle have been cleared up. Medically cleared is the Cowboy James Storm for this matchup against Kurt. Storm says, we're going to raise some hell tonight at Final Resolution.
Yeah, you heard him. Moments ago, we heard James Storm. He just seems like he can't wait to lock balls with Angle.
You know what's eating at Kurt Angle? Who will ever forget that memorable World Heavyweight title match? When James Storm, he caught Kurt Angle flush with the last call super kick and beat him, pinned him. Quick celebration we had here at the Impact Zone.
Remember that?
Very quick.
And I think Kurt felt, not just because of the championship, losing the championship, but he felt humiliated and embarrassed.
And that led to the attack by Kurt. We had a mystery for several weeks until it was revealed that Angle was the perpetrator of that locker room attack.
Well, I mean, I was talking to Kurt about that, and he felt like it was a fluke. He felt it was a fluke that Storm was able to nail him with that kick. I mean, it wasn't really a fluke, though. Let's be honest. I mean, the guy won the match. Storm won the match clean and won the title. Look at that. You don't want to start grappling now with Kurt Angle. That's not a good idea, Storm. That's not your style, bro. Don't do that.
Falling right into the trap of Kurt Angle, aren't you, if you try and out-wrestle the Olympic gold medalist?
Yeah, nice reversal right there. Sitting out into that hammerlock by James Storm.
And that has to frustrate Angle as well. Got to go to the ropes for the break.
Well, listen, anybody who knows Kurt Angle, I know him very well and competed with him many times. He is a very combustible competitor, very emotional competitor.
Very proud man.
Yeah, he is, but, you know, lately Kurt has kind of been more high-strung than normal, and he's just been kind of just wacky in the sense of he just explodes out here, and, you know, you never know. I mean,
so you're saying that from your experience through the years with Kurt, maybe not as calculating as he usually is?
Yeah, kind of, but he's a little bit more dangerous. Because he used to just rely on his technical skill. Now it's just he's bringing his viciousness, and like I said, combustible is the word I just think of when I think of Kurt right now. And combined with that athletic ability and his obviously a gold medalist and I mean, the guy's moniker is he's the greatest wrestler in the world. That's pretty heavy duty, and he lives up to it. You know, along with that, being combustible on that violent, mean streak, that's a bad, bad mix. And a head scissor right now on James Storm. Does Angle.
Storm going to try and escape the head scissors, and does, but Kurt right there with the front face lock.
Yeah, how quick, and Kurt keeps his hips away from James Storm. And if you're James Storm, man, you don't want to get into this here. You want to try and get into a striking contest of sorts with Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle, this is where he obviously is at his best.
Where he thrives.
He's got a side headlock, tightly applied.
Wearing down his opponent, knowing every little trick, his weight distribution, working on the head and neck.
Kurt's balance is amazing. His leverage is amazing. And that's what wrestling's about. If you have those two things, balance and leverage, you've got a good chance of being successful.
That's why he's among the best ever, and many would say is the best ever. Angle shot off into the ropes, but able to answer with the shoulder block. Here comes Kurt, and Storm catches him high, hip toss takeover.
Nice. Excellent by James Storm, followed up by an arm drag. Feeling the effects there, moving his neck around a little bit from that. The way Kurt had that side headlock applied, I can definitely tweak your neck a little bit.
Yeah, even Angle with a basic move like the side headlock is able to wear down his opponent to the point where Storm's still feeling the effects of it. A minute or so later, cheap shot in the corner by Kurt as he rakes the eyes.
You got to wonder right now, these blows to the head, in my opinion, a guy's coming off a concussion right now in James Storm.
We had anticipated the strikes in this match probably coming from Storm, but instead it is Angle who connects, and again with the concussion issues, even though he is medically cleared.
See the way Storm hit those ropes, I think he's might have been a little woozy there for a moment.
Here's the pin attempt by the Cowboy.
Wow, what a clothesline there by Storm.
Impact of the clothesline takes Angle all the way out. And Storm going to go out and meet him on the floor, and maybe this is an advantage for James Storm to take it out to the floor and get physical with Kurt.
I think so. I definitely think that would be in the wheelhouse of James Storm. You know, to do stuff on the outside here, you're in a better position to wear down Kurt Angle. That's a great punch right there by James Storm. You see, he just broke the count.
Got something in mind here. Motions for the crowd around the ringside area to step away. And use that guardrail as a weapon against Kurt.
That's what James Storm's about, man. You know, he's a ballroom brawler type fella. That's what he's all about. Again, breaking that count. Oh, that drop toe. Look at that. God.
Surprise move by Angle. Catches Storm completely off guard.
Again,
and again, think of the concussion.
That's exactly what I'm thinking about. I mean, the man just was cleared to come back to compete. Now Kurt not showing any stopping of attacking James Storm, and he realizes that he knows, he gave the guy the concussion. He attacked him, left him a bloody mess in the locker room area, did Kurt Angle to James Storm, and the mystery of sorts of who did this to James Storm when we found out it was Angle. Look at Angle just stepping on the man's skull.
A different offense than we expected from Kurt Angle, but very effective nonetheless.
Now Kurt wearing him down with a rear chin lock.
Storm trying to clear the cobwebs at the same time here. Kurt continues the wear down process. James in a knee.
Look at all that weight right there, Mike, of Kurt's body in the back of the head. You know what I mean? Wearing down James Storm, and Storm trying to break that grip.
Nobody better than Kurt Angle when it comes to those little nuances like that.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what Kurt's about. Look at that running back elbow, just meeting the jaw flush.
And how about the impact of Storm's head as he crashes down against the mat?
Look at Storm's trying to cover up to prevent those.
And he blocked the first couple. But he may have blocked 2 of them, but then Kurt, I think, caught him about 5 or 6 times.
Kurt Angle knows he's in the catbird seat right here. The man is, James Storm is down and out. Again, fresh off of this concussion. Angle just sitting and waiting. Now what? You know, I mean.
I expected maybe a suplex at that point, but instead.
He's just wearing him down. Angle's just wearing. I don't think you have to wear down Storm anymore. I think he's really in a bad way right now as James Storm. This is getting dangerous here.
Storm had the quick offensive flurry early on in this match, but quite honestly, for the last several minutes, it has been all Kurt Angle, and the strikes continue. Those elbows are vicious.
God. This assault is just. Have a little remorse, Kurt. I mean, the guy's coming off a head injury. I mean, you know, it's.
Zero remorse from Angle as he drags Storm back in, using his hair like a handle, and Storm going to try and get it rolling here with these right hands.
Storm throwing a lot of heart right here. They're able to stop. Angle's able to stop Storm in his tracks.
Wear down continues. Storm back to a knee. Boy, that's close to a choke.
Yeah, it sure is. And you see Storm trying to get his fingers in between his throat and Kurt's arm.
That very important separation at this point.
It's tough for Kurt. Look at Kurt's. All his body weight is resting on the back of the neck. Not resting, I should say, driving on the back of the neck.
The way he's got his legs positioned here also.
Yeah, all his weight, trust me, the way it's positioned is on the back of the head to wear down and choke the man out. He's done. Just end the match.
That's
end it already. End it.
Wow, that was close. Looks like there's still life in the Tennessee Cowboy.
Yeah, but how much? I mean, what's at stake here?
He's got to get back up to his feet, number 1. That's step 1.
There's not much behind those elbows. He's trying. Look at that. Oh, wow.
It may do it. Backdrop suplex.
Look at his eyes, though, Mike. Look at Storm. Look at him.
Dazed and confused.
He can't even. Jesus. Wow. Just my view. I mean, referee Earl Hebner might want to consider possibly. If this guy can't defend himself, well, I guess he is. Storm punches, but I don't know where that came from, though.
Not going to count out the Cowboy yet. Exchanging big rights with Kurt Angle. And now,
look at this.
Yeah, Storm quickly getting the better of it.
Wow. Guess I spoke too soon. James Storm looking good right now.
Angle gets the elbow up. Comes right at Storm.
Oh.
Kurt never saw that one coming.
Oh,
stabbed him right in the back. Storm on top of the cover, and so close. Storm regroups, connects with the right. That one rocked Angle, caught him good. Kurt able to turn it around. Here comes the reversal, and
whoa, oh my God.
Stop on a dime and catch him with that released overhead belly to belly, leads to a pin, and
again, great toughness shown by Cowboy James Storm to kick out of that very quick snap over the head belly to belly suplex by Kurt Angle.
Storm trying to break the grip of a potential suplex by Angle. Kurt.
Oh, no, look at this.
Gonna work on the leg and the ankle.
My God, the ankle lock is in. James Storm is right in the middle of the ring. He's got to try to get to a rope or something.
Kurt's favorite submission move is blocked by the free leg of the Cowboy. Storm from outside, caught him with the kick. Angle on the receiving end to a blow to the head.
I thought Storm was going to be done and out in the middle of this match. He came back. And I respect that out of James Storm. Oh, God, on the back of the head again, Mike.
Impact of that suplex, it's tough to watch, isn't it?
And Kurt Angle will not stop. He will do repetitive German suplexes there. Every one is going to land this guy in the back of his head.
Like a wrestling machine. Angle still on and caught him twice with the German.
Quick hips right here. Kurt popping those hips and just exploding through the man.
This could be enough.
I think this is
rolled
definitely
over,
enough.
Leg hook.
That's it. Wow.
Got to give Storm props for this. This fighting attitude that he's displayed.
Yeah, but look at him. I mean, look at Storm. He can't, because again, as we talked about coming off of this concussion, I mean, the man he's shown a lot of flurries of impressive offense, but tough to follow up.
Float over off that attempt at an angle slam, and now Storm gonna take him up.
Could be eye of the storm here, Mike.
Could be Whirlybird time with that eye of the storm. Releases Angle.
Here we go.
Drops down and covers. Not able to put him away. Storm headed outside. Well, Angle recovers, and now here goes Storm headed up to the top. Boy, I don't know how wise this is.
I don't know about this either, Mike. I mean, he was looking wobbly on regular ground. Nevertheless, the ropes.
Quickness of Angle up to meet him and belly to belly off the ropes.
Wow, look at that. Just completely contorting the body of Storm.
Kurt on top.
He's got him. He's got him.
Here's two.
My God. This guy won't quit. This James Storm just keeps kicking out.
Amazing resilience by James Storm in this matchup, and now the straps go down. And that's never a position that you want to be in when you're facing Kurt Angle. How about the arm drag that time instead of the angle slam?
Yeah, very nice counter, and look at, went for that kick.
Last call super kick that won him the world title is blocked, and Kurt back to the ankle lock.
Very hard to get Kurt Angle with the same move twice.
Smile on the face.
He's got him.
Of Angle. Tells you how confident he is that he's got the submission hold locked in.
Look at the ankle of Storm. Storm just, you got to appreciate your intestinal fortitude, but just hold it a day here, man. You're not 100%. Just keep fighting back.
Yeah, able to escape the ankle lock again.
Oh!
Kurt's shoulder first into the post. Opening now for Storm. But can he take advantage?
What the hell is this? Look at Storm's got Kurt like across the second rope. Oh my! Oh!
Dropped him down almost like a variation, a version of a DDT. We pointed this out in the past. That apron part of the ring.
It's so hard.
With just no give.
There's no give at all there. And Kurt Angle, I mean, he had multiple surgeries over the years on that neck. He's had spine and neck issues, to say the least. Let's take another look at this here. Watch how Kurt's, the whiplash motion. Watch his neck. Oh, God. Hey, you know what? I don't blame Storm for doing that. I mean, he
can't.
He's got to survive out here. The guy's coming off of this concussion. He's got to survive.
Angle rolled back in by Storm. Realization just set into the Cowboy. I'm not going to beat him outside the ring.
Well, it might be an even playing field right now because both men seem to be knocked loopy, and there's good reason for that.
Whoa, whoa! There's the angle slam. This could do it. Kurt on top.
God. I thought that was it. Kurt Angle thought that was it. What does Kurt have to do to beat James Storm?
He's hitting with everything in this match.
Look at this.
Could even a moonsault be next? It's an attempt. But Storm was able to slide out of the path as Angle crashed down off that moonsault. And
I think Kurt got a little desperate with that. It was an impressive show of athleticism, no surprise by Angle, but I think he rushed into that. And obviously James Storm was playing possum. I look at Storm trying to feed off our live crowd here in the Impact Zone.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Last call super kick connects. Storm covers. Storm wins it.
Your winner, the Cowboy, James Storm.
I gotta tell you, I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised. But for a large chunk of that match, Cowboy James Storm was in a world of hurt. I don't know how he did it. I'm going to call out an underdog, I should say.
Upset win.
Upset, that's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. An upset win for Cowboy James Storm. Do you agree with that?
Have to, especially when, as you watch this match, you just never got that feeling that Storm was going to be able to turn it around on Angle. Instead, right place, right time. Last call super kick. Just like when he won the World Heavyweight Championship, James Storm victorious.
I mean, who knows here? I mean, the question is that I have, does James Storm have the number of that man right there, Kurt Angle?
That might be the question that's going through the mind of the Olympic gold medalist, judging by the reaction, the facials of Kurt Angle. This 8-man tag to be contested under elimination rules. When you are pinned, when you submit, you're taken out of the match. And at that point, Taz, it really boils down to the numbers game.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today to mourn the passing of the Aces and Eights. A part of you may have passed away with their demise. This will be a final tribute to their legacy. A day to celebrate all the good that they've done to this world. Each of your lives were touched in some way by this group. So I now ask that anyone to please come up with any kind and positive words to speak.
I had a couple of friends in the group. D'Lo Brown and Wes Briscoe. You all remember D'Lo, right? He's the guy that shakes his head that funny way. They actually, I think they did. They made a bobblehead out of him. Look at that. Now, as big as his head was, so was his heart. He tried to help out young Wes Briscoe. Heck, he even tried to poison Al Snow just to get young Wes Briscoe a job. Now that's a real friend. You see, when the Aces and Eights first showed up in TNA, they were faceless marauders. Men who hid themselves behind masks and attacked at will. But we were wrong, gentlemen. We were wrong about those masks. You see, we thought those masks were to protect their identities, but they weren't. Those were reverse blindfolds. Those were ocular protection for the general public. Because you see, beneath those masks, when we pulled them off, we found some of the most ugly visages ever thought up by man. Ugly. I bring this, possibly the only substance on earth that makes you palatable to the human eye. And I lay this to rest in your memoriam. You know, we really shouldn't waste these. These are really, they're nice. They're cold right now, so if we can just, yeah, you want one? But they want. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, they love this stuff. Kurt, you're always in the talk about this. No, maybe not that. How about Father? Yeah, good man, good man, good man. Listen, gentlemen, to the Aces and Eights, may you ride your mopeds to the shores of Valhalla. Cheers, boys.
Taz will still be with me at the broadcast table. I know, sorry. But fortunately, I am able to lay to rest today the stinky, the smelly cut that Taz wore for the past 18 months. And at the same time, not exactly sure how Brooks' booty shorts got under the announce table, but we're going to lay those to rest at the same time.
Now, don't worry. I got all kinds more of these. So we can live in the beauty of tradition forever. And we'll live on in the hearts of wrestling fans forever. Unlike the Aces and Eights, who we lost here tonight.
I love you, Turkey. I can't let her go.
Eric, it's okay.
No! No, Turkey! Come on, Eric. Turkey!
Damn turkey. Get yourself together.
That's the first, that's my original one.
I'd like to lay this thing to rest. I think I'm gonna keep it. It's a perfectly good hammer.
Kenton raped me of everything. And for that, I will never forgive you. You better sleep with one eye open. You better sleep with one eye open in the best interest of yourself, but more importantly, in the best interest of your pregnant wife. You all look at death as the last sleep. I look at it as the final awakening.
This 8-man tag to be contested under elimination rules. When you are pinned, when you submit, you're taken out of the match. And at that point, Taz, it really boils down to the numbers game. Even though he's outnumbered here 4-on-1, Kurt taking out Bad Influence, taking out Chris Sabin, and now he can concentrate on Bobby Roode, and there's another suplex.
Looks like Bobby getting shot out of a cannon. Whoa,
whoa.
Daniels on that beanie bald head of his. He's getting German right here, too. I don't even think Kurt Angle is German, and he's just German suplex happy.
Why not? Thanksgiving treat for all the members of Team Roode. Well, why not? Kazarian, too. Is this amazing that Kurt Angle is able to dig down deep and come up with this many suplexes after suplex?
I don't know if it's amazing. It's impressive. I mean, I'm not going to oversell it like you. But that was a pretty good one right there. This was sitting to your right. I'm just wondering. I digress. Kurt Angle looking very impressive with his tight grip here. What am I going to say? He's hitting a plethora of suplexes.
Would you tell the people on Thanksgiving night just how impressive it is that Kurt has been able, after the beating that he's taken in this match,
Mike, hold on. Mike, how is Hebner doing?
Yeah.
Oh!
There's Bad Influence. That time, you realize what Kurt Angle has been doing for the past several minutes. Decimating the 4-man team without any partner. And Angle's...
Your winner by disqualification, Team Roode.
Kurt Angle disqualified because he used the steel chair that was introduced into the match by Bobby Roode.
Kurt Angle, the cyborg, he snapped. Guy's a freaking maniac here. He don't even care. It's Thanksgiving. Nut job. Just went crazy with a steel chair.
Wow. Kurt Angle, incredible performance. The Olympic gold medalist at the top of his game here tonight on Thanksgiving, even though his team comes out on the losing end.
What a sore loser, huh?
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? He lost.
It makes sense. sore loser. He lost because he used the steel chair and was disqualified by the referee.
Look at his eyes. He's out of his mind.
Out of his mind. That's the focused Kurt Angle that we all know. Yeah, Team Rude, believe it or not, even though they're laid out, they're the winners.